What up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I have this wig from a new company called Glow Girls Hair. All right, so I decided to give them a try, and they sent me over this bob. It needed a little bit of work. I did put the work in there. Unfortunately, I do not have the footage of me bleaching the knots and plucking and stuff like that, but I have so many videos, so I was about to say pictures, of me doing that on this channel. This is a full frontal wig, meaning it has a whole frontal on it and wefts in the back, and it's not tapered off, so you get the full effect of a 13 by 4 lace frontal. All right, so we're gonna just go ahead and do the install. All right, so you guys know Sade, my best friend. She, you know, she's my little model, because she lets me try stuff on her, you feel me? And that's what best friends are for. So she had a picture of Ari, the real Kyle sister, and she showed me. And so although I didn't do it like Tay, you feel me, it came out cute. It's like real, you know, grown up mom hair, and I feel it. I love it, because I had a wig kind of similar to this on my channel before, and it just makes you look like real elegant and nice, and I'll just be like, ooh, okay, I'm here for it. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and glue this down, and I'm going to show you guys the picture that I am talking about. I have to go on her Instagram and find it first. Let me go do that. So I feel like Tay probably used a round brush and a blow dryer to get her like feathers on her, but she has layers in hers, and Sade has light layers in hers. So I just went ahead and used a curler. I didn't have a larger barrel. If I had a larger barrel, it would have gave me the same thing as a round brush look, but I don't own a round brush, so I had to improvise, you feel me? So, but once those curls fell, it gave the same look. I could see if Sade have any pictures that I could upload on here so you guys could see, but it was bomb, you know, like this is an inspired look. This is not like, you know, full on I did the hairstyle. Like, no, this is an inspired look, because Sade, she was like, she never had a bob and she wanted to try it, and the type of bob she wanted to try was like that. So I did 2 layers of bow hole active, and then I went in with liquid gold on behind the cap. I do that because I find no matter what glue I use, when you go to sleep, just day-to-day wear, you start to see your wig slide back, and I don't like that, because it start looking cakey and sticky and everything in the front of your hairline, and I don't want my wig to move. So I use liquid gold in the back, and it holds the wig down in place so where it won't slide back. So that's the reason why I do 2 methods of gluing this down. Liquid gold comes up with water. Boho Active comes up with their lace remover. Or you can use what's that stuff called, C22 solvent. But yeah, so after I lay the lace down on the glue, I'm going to pin her hair up, and then I'm going to use an elastic band just to apply pressure down on the lace, just to make sure that it is like in there, right? So I want to make sure that the lace is good. So after that, I'm going to remove the band, and I am just going to go ahead and cut off the excessive lace, and then we're going to just go ahead and do baby hairs. Now for baby hairs, I did use the flat irons to curl them, I'm sorry, and then I use spritz to lay them down. And so like that's also a Tay method. I got that off of his you know, his little class that he did. So, but when it comes to cutting the lace, I've been getting real better with this. You do want jagged lace cuts, because if it's a seamless lace cut, you're going to be able to clock it. And I've done like that straight across lace cut in my time and on YouTube numerous of times, and you don't get the blend that you would necessarily want. So I like to lay the razor flat, not to the point where it's going to cut, but to the point where it's going to give jagged cuts. Okay, Not to the point where it's gonna cut her, I'm sorry, to the point where it's gonna get jagged cuts, because that's what you want, because that's what's gonna give you the most realistic hairline. I figured that out. I figured that one out by myself, friend. Like, I was like, okay, no, like, because I don't like how that looks. So I'm gonna go in with my press stick, and I am going to use my hot comb, the stove hot comb, not the plug-in. I prefer the stove versus the plug-in. I just don't like the plug-in because I don't feel like it gets as hot as you need it to be. So I like the stove. I grew up using the stove. I'm very comfortable using the stove. If you're not comfortable using the stove and using it on people, then don't do it, okay? Use what makes you comfortable. But I love the actual hot comb and the actual stove, all right? So I'm going to use my wax stick just to get the hairline in order. We'll pull a little bit more baby hairs down in a specific place. I'm going to take my razor and I'm going to cut the baby hairs down a little bit. Once the baby hairs is cut, I am going to go in with my flat irons, my little mini flat irons. I will leave a link to some mini flat irons down below, because you guys definitely need to try mini flat irons or mini curlers to do your baby hair. It's a game changer. I tell you, friend, like, I will not steer you wrong with that. So I'm gonna just take my edge brush and my spritz. I love spritz. You will only see me use spritz on baby hairs because it's not super sticky. It has a good hold. It will not lift your lace like mousse will lift your lace. And I feel like Got to Be Free spray is a little bit too sticky because it'll get your hairline really cakey, and that's what you don't want. Spritz is lightweight, but it has a good hold to it. So I like a specific spritz. I will definitely leave that down below as well for you guys, because I vouch for the products that I use. Like, I really just love them, and it just gives me a nice finish. And honestly, Sade really didn't even need baby hair because the hairline looked so good. And she naturally does not have a widow's peak, but I gave her one because I was like, let's try something new. Let's do a different hairline on you. And that's the thing about wigs, in which I love, because you can do whatever you want. You're free to create any look that you like, and you are free to do you. You're free to express yourself. So yeah, so that's what I was doing on her, and she lets me do it because she lets me experiment and just, use her as a canvas, and I appreciate her for being a great best friend. So after the hairline was ready to go, I did cut this into a shorter cut, a blunt cut, and I used my clippers to do this. These are clippers from Amazon. Also, we'll leave them down in the description box. And I just did a blunt cut around, and then I kind of did some layers in the front of her hairline. Of her hairline, because she wanted that little like light feather look. So I'm just going in. Normally I would do this on my mannequin head because I could get a more precise cut. It'll be a little bit more clean and stuff like that. But I just did the cut on her. It was super easy and super quick. I do have a video on my YouTube channel of me doing cuts, like bob cuts. It's super easy. I will definitely link them down below in the description box for you guys. And so I'm just going around her entire head and just cutting everything evenly and just making it ready to be curled. So I don't know what inch of curlers this is. I could try to find it, but if you want the Ari look, I would suggest you get a larger barrel than the one that I'm using. Anything larger than this will have better results, okay? It won't have the curl look. It'll have like the bump look, and that's what you're looking for. But like I said, these are the only curlers that I have, so they kind of give like pin curl vibes, and that's what I normally use them for pin curls. But so I'm gonna just go through Sade's entire wig and just do random curls anywhere and everywhere, and just basically comb them out. And that's the gist of this video. Like, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please keep watching to the end, because I think it turned out cute. Let me know what you think. And the hairline looks so good. Oh my goodness. Like I said, she didn't necessarily need baby hair, but she likes them. So if you are somebody that does hair, definitely ask your client or whoever hair that you're doing exactly how they want their hairline to look, because you know, people like different hairlines. I have some friends that like baby hair all over their hairline. I have some friends that don't like baby hairs at all. So it's just literally up to them, and I feel like you should just do what they're asking. So I just went in and bumped some curls and gave her baby hairs and cut it to the way that she liked it. And then in like a couple of hours, or like in a couple of hours, those curls that I put in, and I did not use any holding spray, okay? So they fell on their own, and they fell into a nice, you know, wave bump look, which gave her the look that she wanted. All right, this hair held up really good. I did wash this, I did bleach the knots like I said before, and this is how it turned out, and it's super cute. I think this hairstyle really fits her. Like, everybody was complimenting her, and I was like, yeah, the short hair is it for her. Like, that's a mom like hairstyle. And her son was in this video if y'all didn't see it. But yeah, I enjoyed this. Thank you for sending me this hair to try it. I will have a link down below for you guys if you are interested. Bye, best friends.